Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Aries for the month of September 2022. So before we begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone who's returning to this monthly series, and to also anyone who might be new to the Angelic Wisdom community. So if you're checking out this channel for the very first time, I'd like to really invite you to subscribe and to check the all notification bell. Also, dislike, leave comments. I've been encouraging everyone to really participate in the community. Each reading that I do is an offering of our collective higher selves. So each and every one of you is sharing a part in the wisdom that's here. I am fulfilling that agreement between us by speaking to you now. But you have a role in terms of the completion of this through the comments that you leave, because you might be saying something that someone needs to hear or that I need to read. And so that will bring more information about this reading and in the ways that it struck you. So, for lack of a better word, so please be mindful of not holding back on your participation in that way, your divine participation in that way. I'd also like to just let you know that I've recorded the general monthly reading. So as always, I'm going to put a link in the description area below to that video, and so that you can connect with it after this reading or before. The other thing is that if you are also, I just considering and getting an angel reading with me, you can go to my current website, the angelschool.com/services. My new website eventually will be angelicwisdom.org. And also I have posted my PayPal link, so that over the years people have asked me if they could contribute. So I'm so happy to finally have gotten around to that and feeling like it's okay for me to do that. And so if you like to do so, you will find a link to the PayPal me link, where you can donate whatever, no matter how small or how large. It is truly just a beautiful gift to me, because it just acknowledges that what I'm doing here, and I appreciate that acknowledgement. Also, the angel readings for this year, since it's my 10th anniversary on YouTube, you can select the first time promotional offer for it's my discounted hourly rate, and it's available to everyone unlimited this year. And finally, I'd like to draw your attention to the cards. The card here in the middle would be the Archangel that we'll be working with for the month. And the cards on the left and right are from the Major Arcana and Minor Arcana. These are messages from your guardian angel. Major Arcana is highlighting the major theme, lessons, etc., that are influencing your life at this time and what you're experiencing. And the Minor Arcana is going to show you how that might be playing out in your day-to-day awareness. So this energy may not be as clear, it's usually more ambiguous, and this will be like the side effect of how that is unfolding, specifically to you, in a still general way. All right, so let's close our eyes and let's tune into our heart space and really be connected with the love within your heart. And we'll just call in now your angels and your team of light. And they are feeding you messages. That's the word they wrote. They wrote feed. They have been and they are feeding you messages. And they're feeding you messages to help you, Aries, to begin. I feel like I'm seeing that for many of you, you are feeling some connection to an ascendant master. So I'm seeing the angel number 303. And I saw for some of you Jesus and God, whoever it is that you communicate with or connect with. It says, God and the ascendant masters have heard and answered your prayers. Okay, so this is an opportunity for you to be on the lookout for a divine message that is coming through to you at this time. So, and it also gives a sense that the prayer has been answered. So that means that you need to be open. And I get a sense of not hesitating, not waiting. They're showing me ego, and don't let your ego get involved in this opportunity. The ego might want you to think of, so to really be focused on things that you think you need or you should be getting. Don't get stuck in this power trip they're writing in front of me, like, you know, I deserve this, or I'm not going to do this because I'm you know, I deserve better. Okay, what they want you to really focus on, and I don't know, they're writing prodigy for some reason. They want you to focus on your gifts. They want you to really focus on being in the situation that just truly aligns with your gifts. Okay? They really want you to focus there. There's a sense of more blessings coming out of this. I see a phone call. And it might be that they write the word trend. So that this situation might be something that starts to I don't know what this means, but I'm just going to say it, like start trending for you. So maybe it's a pattern of the type of jobs, the type of situations that you start to get that just suit your gifts and your abilities. And you'll find yourself more fulfilled and happy in situations like this. What might be what you think you deserve is not as deserving as these kinds of opportunities. Because what happens is, even if you are doing with a little bit less, you will be happier and you will be more fulfilled. Therefore, your life will have more peace, more stability, and sustainability. And your optimism evolving in this situation will cause you to actually settle in to the life that you actually deserve. So, you know, you will attract abundance to yourself the more prosperous, the more at peace you feel within yourself, and knowing that what you're doing is aligning with the highest integrity. So it's not necessarily that this is where you end up in terms of, say, if it's salary or whatever aspect of it that you would normally focus on. I'm not doing this because this until I get what I deserve. Whatever that could be, because it's different for everybody else. It could be money, it could be office space, it could be, you know, the number of people working with you, or we all have our quirks, and that's fine. but the idea is that you'll be in the place that you deserve, and abundance and all those things will in time expand for you once you align yourself through that purpose that is most suitable to everything you have to bring to the table. They just wrote the word telepathy, and I've never seen them write that before. And I've seen an archangel, but his name. But so maybe they mean for me to look at the card of the archangel. But I was also thinking that maybe you would, whatever environment you're in, it would seem like you'd have a more of a telepathic communication, meaning it just feels like everybody understands everyone without having to say a lot and everything. So we have with here Archangel Jules, who we just had in the weekly reading a few weeks ago, if it wasn't this previous week. And so the card message from Archangel Jules reads, align with the highest, go with the flow. Okay, so Archangel Jules is the archangel over the oceans and really connects you into that Christ frequency. Okay, so just a little bit of clarity, and I know some of you are not going to agree because of your religious beliefs, but the Christ energy, frequency, or light is a level of ascension of our spirituality that we all have. Every soul has that potential. Okay, so it's just not talking about the life of Jesus when we talk about the Christ light, but he demonstrated this ability of our own path. That's why he said he goes to prepare the way for us. And so he was preparing the way for us to this higher dimension. The Christ light is a 10th dimensional frequency. And the oceans and the whales hold this frequency in the oceans for us. And so this is about you getting above the egotistical collective in your work, in your life, in your conduct, in your behavior, and tapping into that higher Christ frequency, that golden energy of the Christ light. So work with Archangel Jules. And it's so interesting, as I was tuning in, I kept seeing the angels holding like these, he's holding a shell, but every one of them, it looked like an orb. And I couldn't see it until I bent down that it was actually a shell. So there's a gift that they're bringing forward to you. Okay? And with this shell, I feel like Aries, listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition, your guidance, not your ego. All right, so the card transformation. All right, so this is the Tower card. And this is a card about sort of revelation, change, as it says, okay, liberation. And you're going to find that surrendering to your heart, to your soul, is going to be one of liberation for you. If you decide to resist it, then it will end up feeling like chaos and challenge. But still, chaos, like our world's state right now, seems very chaotic. Our political life here in our country and in other places probably feels extremely chaotic. We're probably noticing a lot of chaos and that is a sign of change. This is the energy of the planet Uranus, okay, or some associate this with Mars. But this chaos that is the wheels turning, change, the wheel of change turning, and it creates a bit of chaos depending on our perspective, what we're resisting or what we're embracing. And it's a choice that we can make to embrace or to resist. And if you resist, they're writing, it's going to seem a lot of confusion is going to be occurring for you. So embrace what's going on for you and don't get trapped in your ego. And there may be a sense of, I just saw this time clock, a sense of urgency about time. Now, the Knight of Earth would indicate, you know, to focus on the practice, right? So you would really want to focus on your spiritual practice. You also want to really focus on carrying over that state of mind and awareness into whatever projects that you're working on or whatever changes. Focus on, so when all this chaos is going on around you, I just had the word concrete. Focus on, have a focus where you are really concentrated, where something that's concrete, something that where you easily are grounded, okay, so that you don't get just caught up in the winds. And even if it's change that you're working on, that's forcing you, everything is forcing you to embrace change, then find something about this transition that you can understand, that you can be receptive towards, and just keep doing that until the brunt of the storm passes through and you're coming out on the other side with some results. So if you're responsible, supportive, as an organizer, if you find the structure for yourself, find the core of what it is that you are. I just saw the word design. Look for a design, a pattern, something that's constructive that you can do that help you to make sense out of what's going on, so that you stay focused and you're developing, working towards results. You may not know where you're going, but the act of approaching the situation in this manner will lead to them, and you'll see soon enough where you're going. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of September. Aries, God bless.